My name is Pedro. I'm studying AI. What I would recommend is when you do arrive to Scad, go to the lobby of the main building and find the Scad book for the new year, and just go to each and every page, browse through it. That's how I found the new AI degree. I found out about the new AI degree before any of the counselors did, just because of how new that book was.
Oh my gosh.
You can find what you can do. There's Scad Pro that you can do. You can work with professionals. I understand industrial design more. They work with Coca-Cola, they work with Mercedes, they work with all these companies and brands. And for illustration part, you just have to work for internships. Let me ask him about next about the internships. How you got that work?
All right, I'm a first quarter student at Scad, so I've technically been here. I'm film and television. I've only been here like on campus for 4 weeks, and just through networking with like my advisors and stuff, and with other people on campus, I've already gotten opportunities to be on set and get paid experience, as well as getting the ability to apply for internships. And I've also had like here in Atlanta, we do something called Chef ATL, and they've already reached out to me to do some PA work for them. So there's just a lot of opportunities if you really look for it, and that's one of the great things about it.
That is awesome.
Is a bridge between service design and industrial design. Industrial design focuses more on the assets of it. So the actual product, the form of it, how does the user interact, compared to user experience, which looks at the overall experience of a product or actual screen interface. So for example, a doorknob is something that industrial design would design, but a user experience designer would design how would the user interact with that doorknob, how's the feeling of a doorknob. So that's how both the majors are something that's really connected, and we can all work without each other, but we both need each other in terms of designing a holistic experience for the user.
And tell them some of the projects that you've been working on.
Okay, so one of the projects that I worked on was Porsche. It was something that we got direct feedback from the director at Porsche itself. Our whole concept was around how can we make the Porsche EV something that make it feel like Porsche, because Porsche currently is very gas-based and they don't get the feel through the Porsche EV. So how can we change or redesign the infotainment system for the Porsche EV? So for that, we looked at different drive modes. We looked at how a user actually wants their Porsche EV to look like. How can we make it feel like Porsche but not too distracting for the driver while they're driving? So we looked at all of these assets, right from researching, conducting primary and secondary research to wireframing, and then finally prototyping and reaching the high fidelity that we did reach.
And these are undergraduate students working with Porsche.
Correct.
That's amazing.
Yeah, correct.
Thank you so much.
Of course.